Good morning.
Hey, yo, what the?
10K TV.
We're live.
What's up, everybody? Let's go. 10K TV Thursday. And Cam, the Vikes did it.
We're so fucking back.
But last week you were Mr. Doomsday, and now we're so fucking back.
Isn't it crazy how fast we can change?
Yeah.
This team's going to the fucking Super Bowl, boys.
Yeah. We're going all the way. JJ McCarthy's leading, or should I say 9 is leading us there.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
Wait,
He's
how
like
do you
got
feel
an
about
alter
that?
ego. I don't really like it. I do love the mentality in the locker room afterwards. It's kind of cringe, I'm not going to lie. Like that face that he was making, but dude cares.
Yeah, he's locked in. He's ready to roll. So, yeah, the Vikings beat the Lions 27-24 on the road in Detroit. Massive win. And I felt like for a lot of the second half, we were in control of that game.
Yeah, it was super weird to play a game against the Lions, and even though it got close, I wasn't worried. I don't know why.
No.
I don't understand it because we just talked a week ago how about this team is fucking bad.
Now, the first drive where they scored right away,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
that Laporta touchdown, was like, oh, boy.
Well, when Laporta carried Josh Metellus from the 30-yard line to Narnia, I was like, oh, we're fucked. But then, I don't know. It was great. It was a pleasant surprise, not what I expected. But I told you guys, if we were going to win, then I would bring the energy today, and that's what I'm here to do.
There we go. He's bringing the energy.
I
And
was-
I called it.
You
I
did.
said we were going to win.
I was so fucking down last week. Like, driving here last week, I was like, this, I don't even want to talk about this.
Yeah,
team.
it's a 180. He's flipped.
Now I'm like,
He's
hell yeah.
back.
I'm so back.
We're bought back in. So 4-4. We're bought back in. It was, I mean, a great game, honestly. The defense was getting home on Jared Goff. 5 sacks. They couldn't run the ball really for shit. Jahmyr
No.
Gibbs was non-existent.
Which is crazy to say.
Yeah.
He struggled all day, especially in pass protection. Did you see him? He got
He
blown
was getting
up.
destroyed.
But that's insane because he's such a good all-around back.
Yeah.
One of the best in the league, and then we just completely shut him down.
And what's even funnier is that, like, he's absolutely destroyed us every time he's played us. So I was really kind of expecting that, but
B-Flow's a genius.
yeah, for it to flip 180, I mean, that's awesome to see. David Montgomery was not really a factor outside of his touchdown. Did get the fumble, or Blake Cashman forced a fumble on him.
Yeah, it was the B-Flow fool me once, shame on me. Fool me 2 times, shame on you. But you ain't gonna fool him 3 times.
Yeah.
You could finish the lyric.
Yeah, he had a plan.
That game was so sick. I don't know. Like I said, fully bought back in for. Well, hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we're not a seesaw like we normally are. Let's build on this and beat probably the best 3-5 football team I've ever think we've had to play.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they're 3-5 and favored to win this game and to win their division by a decent margin is fucking crazy. But
Everyone was hurt.
yeah,
But no, I called him out last week. Javon Hargrave didn't do
did.
fucking anything. I called him out last week, but he gets a sack in the first half. And it wasn't even at the expense of any of the other DTs. They all played good. Jalen Redmond was outstanding.
Yeah.
Jonathan Allen plugged up the middle. Like, Gibbs didn't fucking go anywhere. And then Hargrave actually made a difference.
yeah. I
Almost
mean,
like it paid off. It was weird.
having
He
Van
hurt me.
Ginkel back was crazy too,
Dude.
and it
even
really helped.
Ginkel didn't, like, make any, like, standout plays, but you could just tell
Yeah,
the difference it makes because he's such a presence on the edge.
Bernard was able to pin his ears back. And how about last week? We were talking about Ivan Pace. Is he cooked? Was he getting benched? Last week he was brilliant. I mean, the game plan really predicated on his speed and being able to come up the middle and get those blitzes.
You know who else was amazing once again? Eric fucking Wilson.
Yeah.
It's the best
It's
free
so
agent
crazy.
signing for us in so long, which is crazy because he was with us before. But, like, when we re-signed Eric Wilson, everyone was like, no one said anything. Like, or when we signed him back because he's never been, like, that good. But he has been dynamite.
Yeah,
And we're not going to be able to
really good.
afford him, I don't think, because he's playing that well.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing up to his money. His level has really risen. But, I mean, he's making plays left and right for this team every week.
Yeah. I don't know. Also, KOC has such a way of firing you up. like his post game locker room speeches. I don't know how he does it every time, and it's always something different.
Yeah.
Like how do you do that?
I don't know. I think it's just the swag and the aura that he carries himself with. Like,
Yeah.
he just knows, like he's just chill like that. Some people are just, they got it like that. So,
You know, I love JJ McCarthy. Like, even if he doesn't put up the best stats, the dude's a fucking baller, and he just wins. Like, even if it's not pretty, like, he finds a way to win.
yeah.
Except the horrible game against the Falcons. But, like, that's what he did in college. His knack coming in was that he doesn't have the best yards. He handed the ball off the whole time. Well, guess what he still did? He won. And that's what he has done 2 out of the 3 games that he's played.
I mean, made that throw on 3rd down when he absolutely needed to.
Oh, that was sick.
So good.
Jalen Naylor, of all people, but Naylor makes an absolutely sick catch.
I've had a vendetta against Naylor all year, and he has proved me wrong. And I'm
Explain
happy
this
about
vendetta.
it. Just because at the beginning of the year he had stone hands,
Mm.
especially the game in Dublin against the Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
He was like fucking Troy Williamson. It was horrible, but he's been really good. What's your opinion on not making any moves in the trade deadline? Because I remember last week I said Aaron Jones will be a Patriot. He's not. We literally didn't make any moves, and I was okay with it. But what'd you think?
I'm fine with it. I mean, deep down in my heart, I wanted, the Adam Schefter notification to pop up saying that we got like Devon Achane or somebody like that. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this team is good enough to make some noise with who they are, and I don't feel like there was really anything out there. Like, you weren't going to send 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner.
I was going to ask you that. If you're in our position, hypothetically, do you do what the Colts did?
No.
See, I would say yes. Now, I kind of view it differently because I feel like our cornerback room has always been bad, and guys like that don't grow on trees. You don't just fucking stumble upon them in the 4th round.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, that's a huge premium price to pay. And I feel like Sauce Gardner has kind of fallen off after his rookie year.
He's still only 25.
That's crazy.
Like, him in a B-flow offense. I flipped back and forth because I ran that hypothetical in my head. One of the reasons I would do it is because we would finally have a shutdown elite corner that we haven't had since Xavier Rhodes. And then another reason I would do it is because Kwesi can't fucking draft besides Jordan Addison.
Yeah, so just give this shit away.
Like, might as
At
well.
that point.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
I love the draft, but I hate watching us draft lately.
Yeah.
But the shelf life of a cornerback is not worth 2 firsts. You've seen it. You saw how fast, like, Revis was dominant. He fell off and fell off hard. Sherman fell off hard. And this is by the time they're around 30. You look at Jalen Ramsey now. He's being converted into a safety because he just can't, he can't keep up.
Yeah, he can't cover anybody.
So the shelf life of a cornerback, in my opinion, is not worth 2 firsts.
What do you guys think about I would say the biggest move out of the trade deadline might actually be a free agent signing. Asante Samuel Jr. has
Yeah.
a scheduled visit with the Vikings.
That was going to be my other point of why I wouldn't do it. Because I think Asante Samuel Jr., obviously he's cheaper. He would fit right in. And we need help at corner.
Yeah.
Isaiah Rodgers has been great.
Yeah.
Byron Murphy, you don't hear about him. It's partially because he's been shutting people down.
Yep.
Yeah, he's really good.
But he would round out our cornerback room nicely.
Yeah, I mean, but is there a massive health concern with Asante
Yeah, I think
Samuel?
He was recovering from an injury.
I think it was a spine injury.
See, that's
I
scary.
think he had a fusion surgery that was similar to Jack Eichel.
Yeah.
At the time he played with Buffalo, and that was the whole reason that he ended up leaving Buffalo, is because the team didn't want him to get the surgery, and now he's with Vegas tearing it up. So
For me, it's worth it for half a year rental, cheap deal, because I'm sure he's not expecting to sign an expensive deal when he's coming off that injury, and it's week 10 and
Right.
he's a free agent.
kind of a prove it deal.
Yeah,
for 1
just a
year.
rental. What else are you going to spend the money on for a half a year, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
might as well.
yeah, might as well. I mean,
I'd be okay with it.
what do you think he would command? Probably like,
A little bit above vet minimum, probably.
oh, that's not bad at all.
That's
You
what I'm
do-
saying.
You
I-
do that in a heartbeat. if
I
he's
would probably
healthy.
even go
Young,
more than
too.
that because you got to think that money comes off the book after this year anyway, and then you decide then if you want to sign him.
Right.
Like, it
Cap
doesn't.
space.
We have the cap space to do it in the middle of the year.
Give him the chance to prove himself at a spot where we desperately need not just players in general, but young talent.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
It just allows B-Flow to just gives him more chess pieces.
cook up.
He is I like.
You have
I
a
want
hard-on
us to
for
start
him.
winning again, which last week was a great start. But if we play like we did, Beeflo is going to get a head coaching job.
Yeah, but I feel like we've been saying that.
We have. It's kind of the Eric Bieniemy thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he's fallen off because
Oh,
he
yikes. Where the
looked
fuck
so
did he
good
go?
because he had Pat Mahomes. So I didn't
Yeah.
really buy it to begin with, but yeah, I don't know.
Now Pat Mahomes has to deal with Matt Nagy.
Oh my god, I can't understand
Ass.
that. Ass.
Straight ass. Who's your Baja Blast Dong player of the game?
Liv Moss, bitch. Probably JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
Just because, like I said, stats aren't like jump off the page at you. This guy's going to the Hall of Fame. But he's a winner. He's a baller. He's clutch. And without him, we don't even come close to winning that game. If Wentz plays, we lose.
Yeah.
He was the difference.
Yeah. If Wentz plays, he probably gets murdered and buried into the turf by Aiden Hutchinson.
He becomes one with Ford Field.
No, literally. Like, his shoulder would fall off and just be there permanently.
The dude is 2-0 on the road in our division.
That's crazy.
That's so impressive.
Yeah.
Now I'm just being too optimistic.
But now he's got to come home and play another good defense.
I know. Who was your Baja Blast player of the week?
You know what? I like to do a little wild card here and just look for the unsung hero. I'm gonna give it to big LDR.
Yeah.
Levi Drake Rodriguez for that sick block
was
on the
sick.
field goal. And I feel like that's what really kind of not put the bow on the whole thing, but like you really felt like we were gonna pull it out then.
And of course, who's the fucking guy that picked up the ball?
Isaiah Rodgers.
He's everywhere.
How the fuck did he get tracked down by the fucking punter?
I don't know.
Like, that's fucked.
Didn't that happen earlier this year once too?
Yeah. Was it Addison?
I don't remember it.
Steelers
All I know
Yeah,
is
sort
that
of.
team?
I mean,
Oh.
that's different. That's like a fast
Linebacker.
linebacker,
yeah. But also
not a punter.
Tavier Thomas needs to start working at Cub Foods. He cost us a Miles Price kickoff return for a touchdown, but he got pushed out of bounds when he was the gunner and just decided, oh, I'll run out of bounds. Didn't even try to run back in.
Nice.
He was horrific.
Love that.
And he
effort.
played like 8 plays.
Yeah,
And he was the worst player.
Special teams is brutal. I mean,
I'm sure he's a great guy, but he's not great for my team.
I saw it today. There was a list of all of the punt returns that have gotten called back that Miles Price has returned. If
Yeah.
half of those stand, Miles Price is in talks for like Pro Bowl punt returner, kick returner.
Absolutely.
He's having a great year.
And you know what? I don't have the stat in front of me. I'd be willing to bet that half of those were a penalty by Tavier Thomas. Because this isn't the first game I've noticed his name get called on special teams. And when
Right.
your name gets called on special teams and you're not the returner, you fucked up.
Yeah, you really fucked
It's
up.
never
man.
a good thing.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
you made a tackle, but like otherwise you fucked up.
Yeah, that's a major fuck up for sure. So, I mean, great win in Detroit. Loved what we saw out of 9, and let's
don't
keep
like
it going.
Kneecaps are intact.
Kneecaps are indeed intact.
In fact, intact. The Lions, on the other hand, they were dropping like flies at the end of the game. That's kind of karma. I wonder how their kneecaps feel.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Sore.
Yeah, the fall off is gonna come.
What's the panic meter now? Last week I said 10.
I was at 5. I'm gonna put it down to like probably like 3.
I'm going all the way down to 5 from 10. A win at
50%
Ford Field.
reduction.
50. Yeah, that's great reduction if
Huge.
you want to go down. But win at Ford Field, I'm not panicking anymore.
You shouldn't be.
Until next week.
Yeah, until we get on the mics next week and Lamar went for 270.
Now I'm just
and
along
30.
for the ride, dude. Like, JJ's fun to watch. The team seems like they're happy again. Isn't it crazy how fast things can change? Like one game and the whole sideline's jacked.
Absolutely.
You look at us at SoFi Stadium 2 weeks ago. Everyone just looked like they were so over it. Now we're fucking back.
Yeah, I think sometimes though you just need that reset, and you know I talked about it last week. This Lions win might be the jump point for a magical little run here, and even if it's not like crazy and you go on the wild card round, but JJ balls out, you know what you got, and the year is
And
still
something
fun.
to build on for next year too, and it's still fun to watch, like
100%.
you said.
Right.
I'm so okay with that. It's so much better than the path that we were going down with fucking Aldi Sam Darnold. That was
Yeah.
Carson Wentz.
Ugh.
Give the
Aldi
kid some
Sam Darnold
confidence.
is crazy.
Well, you would have never have thought that someone would be Aldi Sam Darnold because Sam Darnold used to be from Aldi, but he's upgraded himself. So now
About that. That's
he's
crazy.
he's sick again. Did you watch that Sunday night game? I know it's the Viking show, but can we talk about that quick?
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
Oh, yeah. He was dealing.
He looks unbelievable.
He was in his bag. Every throw was on point. The throw to Arroyo, the tight end, that was a needle, dude. Do you wish we would have kept him?
In a way, because I felt like his gunslinger, just kind of fuck it style, really benefited the whole offense. Like, that was so much fun to watch last year.
Yeah.
Aside from, like, the 3 games where he shit all over his hands.
Dude, he peed down his leg hard.
And that's why I think, we can justify letting him walk and seeing what we got
Yeah.
with 9.
Well, you need JJ to. I will never call him that, by the way.
Okay.
You need JJ to develop, and it would have hindered his development another year.
Yeah. I love how all the casuals outside of Vikings fandom are like, oh, why didn't they keep Sam Darnold? Why didn't they keep Daniel Jones? We offered both of them motherfuckers a contract,
Well,
and
you know
they
what-
said bye.
Well, it's also the same shit as like you go way back to after the miracle, and you got Kirk Cousins. Why didn't they keep Case Keenum? Yeah, it's
Ick.
quarterbacks. Depending, like I would say, besides like maybe the top 10, NFL quarterbacks are system quarterbacks.
Pretty much.
Like you look at Case Keenum after he left us, the motherfucker was colorblind. He was throwing everywhere.
You played on a different team for like the next 6 seasons straight.
Correct. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Sam Darnold's proving that he might be able to do it in 2 different systems.
Yeah. But I mean, the system where he's at in Seattle is,
It's always been kind of similar.
pretty similar to, you got Clint Kubiak, who was here a couple of seasons ago. So,
Yeah.
John's, any comments that we should?
Yeah, we got any
We
questions?
actually have a great transition here. If we want to jump into the Ravens preview,
Yeah.
so I'll switch us over here. But Nick on YouTube, thanks for watching.
Shout out,
says
Nick.
he doesn't watch the AFC much. Is the Ravens line any good, or is Lamar's mobility more important? Still need to stop Henry. So I think we can kick off the discussion of this week's matchup.
The Ravens line is, I would say, not elite, but they're still good.
Decent. They got some big dudes.
Yeah. Dude, they have the Falele from
Yeah.
the Gophers. That guy is bigger than the city of Fridley. So they
Fridley.
have fucking
Shout out
refrigerators.
F-Town.
But I would say Lamar's mobility is more of an issue.
I mean, Lamar's mobility is one of a kind.
The problem with the hardest thing with facing them is that if you plug up the middle, then Lamar's going to go outside.
Yeah.
If you contain the outside,
Yep.
Derrick Henry's going to run through a motherfucker's face through the middle. So you kind of have to neutralize it as best you can, and B-Flow's really good at keeping offenses on their toes. He's going to have to be B-Flow.
Yeah.
He's going to have a lot of disguises in order to be effective.
I think you're right. The game plan, I think the game plan this week has got to be crazy. You got to have some up your sleeve for both Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, which, I mean, Derrick Henry, he's been an absolute force. He got off to a hot start earlier this season. It's kind of cooled down, I feel like, but you still have to watch out for him. I mean, he had, 120 yards last week? So,
And as much as Lamar is a magician and he extends plays, you still need Grenard, Ginkle, Turner to get home and or make him uncomfortable. Because if you don't, then he'll just sit in the pocket and pick you apart. Because with that line being as big as they are, your coverage isn't going to last super long.
I like the idea of maybe B-Flow using, like, Dallas Turner or Pace as a spy this week because, I mean, you have to match speed with speed.
I also would like to see little old school Harry the Hitman at the line,
Yeah.
disguising, going a couple times, obviously, and then dropping back in coverage.
Yeah.
Because he used to do that all the time. Obviously, he's a little bit older now, but
That was the best, just seeing all of them walk up and they're like, oh, which way are they going to go? Who's
they
going
were
to
like
come?
the fucking day walkers. They would come to the line and be like, which one's coming? I don't know.
Yeah, that shit was so much fun, man. Shout out Zim.
He
But-
could. That's about the only time we'll shout out Zim on this podcast, by the way, or on this show.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I mean, Ravens 3.5-point favorites, I believe, on the road. I mean, in Lamar's Lamar. I'm, kind of not super scared of the receivers, but Zay Flowers, is slippery, speedy. He could get loose, especially if he gets matched up on, the wrong corner.
Correct.
Not Isaiah Rodgers.
I think if you end up with a situation where you have a Metellus or a Pace or someone that gets matched up with a Zay Flowers, then that could be a problem. Also, Mark Andrews is a nightmare matchup.
Yeah, I was going to say, he was looking pretty rough, and then he snapped with 2 touchdowns last week. And he is absolutely 100% a matchup nightmare for someone like Metellus.
He's a matchup nightmare for Metellus and Pace. I know it sounds like I'm picking on them right now, but I would much rather have a Cashman or especially a Wilson on him.
Right.
Obviously, a slot corner, someone too that's faster, but Andrews is a big body, and he's been doing it for a long time now.
That's a big dude with some giant, well-rounded hands.
We got a Minnesota homecoming too, not only with Falele, but Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, shout out Bateman.
Rashad Bateman, I know they don't shadow often. B-Flow doesn't do that. He doesn't have our top corner shadow their top receiver.
Right.
But I think Byron Murphy would be a good matchup with Bateman.
Oh, for sure.
'Cause I think if it Flowers could probably beat Murphy.
Oh, for sure.
I would put Rodgers on Flowers and Murphy on Bateman.
Yeah. Match speed with speed.
Yeah. Obviously, that's not I'm not a fucking NFL head coach. That sounds like apples to apples and oranges to oranges. It's not that fucking easy. I get it. But on paper, that's probably what I would start with.
Now, on the flip side of things, you got, J.J. McCarthy going up against this Ravens defense. They've got some pieces back. Roquan Smith, our guy Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, our guy.
Marlon Humphrey and his podcasts.
That dude is goofy, which
Yeah,
I'm all here
he's-
for it, but he's funny as hell.
He's interesting, for
He's
sure.
very interesting.
Because, he's so good until he sees someone like Jamar Chase, and then he's the worst cornerback in the NFL. So, and he's like, yeah, oh, man,
Super good against shit teams.
yeah, bad team merchant. So,
Yeah.
are you scared at all about maybe, a repeat of the Falcons game with J.J. McCarthy on Sunday?
No, I'm not, just because I don't know what the fuck that Falcons game was.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was, in my opinion, a fluke. One of those things. JJ's never started a home game, which obviously this is only his second home game, but it was just a lot of pressure. It was a really shitty game plan. Everything about that game that could have went wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm not scared of a repeat of that. I'm just looking forward to a new week and seeing if we can execute against a really good team
Yeah.
like we did last week.
I mean, it's going to have to be all hands on deck. We're going to have some people healthy. I feel like everyone's healthy for the most part. I was looking at the injury report.
Oh, it's nice to see Hawkinson get in the end zone too.
Oh, yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
He needed that bad.
Yep.
Because there was talks that we were going to give up on him, which I thought was kind of stupid, but we just need to make plays, obviously. But Jordan Addison, 2 touchdowns. I think it's happening.
Ooh,
He's going to eat up Marlon Humphrey.
interesting. I would love to see that. I mean,
Also, I don't know if you understand this, but you talked about Marlon Humphrey is really bad against good receivers like Jamar Chase. Yeah, we have one that's better.
yeah,
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson. So if the math works out like it should, Justin Jefferson probably would go for 10, 129, and 2 touchdowns.
Yep, which he has the ability to do that and more every week.
I don't know. I'm kind of worried about his his floor though.
Jefferson?
In a way,
Put it this way, Jefferson's floor is higher than any other receiver right now.
right?
Because you have Jamar has Joe Flacco throwing on the ball. He's old. He's still been okay. T. Higgins fucking blew up last week, but Jefferson has the best floor, I would say.
Yeah, that's true.
What'd you have, Aaron?
We got a follow-up question here from Nick. Follow-up. Hard to stop them. I assume that means the Ravens, so that equates to the Vikings needing points. What about the Ravens' defense is bad? Heard they give up a lot of yards, but would this be a huge air raid day for JJ or more of a ground game with play action mixed in?
In my opinion, I think it'll be your typical run opens up the pass.
Yeah.
Because they do give up a lot of yards, and like we talked about with Marlon Humphrey, he's a really good corner until you get on his ass. Then he gets in his head. I've noticed that. Probably not many deep balls over the middle because Kyle Hamilton's fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
But I would say run opens up the pass.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have Aaron Jones do what he did last week early and just be getting.
Or even Mason for that matter, whichever one does it. But you just need to, because Jones is a little banged up. It sounds like he's going to play, but
I expect him to play.
I do too.
And be good. And I mean, just even having him in, I think makes a huge difference for the offense because, like, as good as Jordan Mason has been, they're two different types of backs. And I feel like you really need, kind of that slash, that quick flash to get to the edge and make some things happen.
And it's been a while since you could say this when facing the Ravens, but, like, I'm not super worried about their D-line.
Yeah.
They're not world beaters like they used to be.
Especially after our O-line having, a pretty good performance last week.
Against a way better D-line.
Yeah.
That was really impressive because we're finally healthy, dude.
They're all healthy.
And
well, Ryan Kelly not, but
however, that's what I was gonna say. Is the Ryan Kelly thing the best thing that's ever happened to? Why am I blanking? Brandel?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
what the fuck?
You're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Well, is that the best thing to ever happen to him?
I
He was
think so.
dynamite.
Yeah, he's been stellar. Like, he's been really good at center. We haven't had to call on his name really a lot. And, that's how you make your keep. Like, you step in, you do your shit, and
Being an offensive lineman is just like playing special teams. If they call your name, you fucked up.
yeah. Like, if we're having to pick on you and they're showing you on the sky cam triple zoomed in, like, you fucked up.
Yeah. What's your prediction for the game? Give me the score prediction, one player to score a touchdown, and a bold take.
Okay.
Let's break it down.
I'm going to go 31-27 Vikings. I think that Jefferson and Addison will score for sure. And bold take. I'm going to say that Grenard will strip sack Lamar Jackson.
That's so fucking funny. I have Vikings 24-20.
Okay.
I wrote this down before, so this is not scripted. Well, it's not like because I'm not saying that because you are.
Right.
But Vikings 24-20. Jordan Addison scores 2 touchdowns, and I had my man Van Ginkel with a strip sack.
See, I was going to say Van Ginkel, but I was like, I can see Grenard.
It's funny because Lamar, for as much as he fumbles a lot.
Yeah, I mean, when he carries that ball pretty loose.
You remember Brandon Marshall, how he would carry the ball?
Yeah, like
It's
a loaf of bread.
Lamar does sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, so, I mean, he's gettable, and if you get him distracted and on, a crazy third down late in the game where it's juiced up,
Yeah.
don't let one of those motherfuckers get home, man.
We're going to come back. We're all the way back.
We're all the way back. 5-4. We'll see y'all next week. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. One thing I do want to say before we sign off for the week, obviously this is a Vikings show. Not a lot of people from outside of the state will probably watch. If you do, though, welcome. But the biggest thing that I did want to express this week is our condolences to not only the Cowboys community, but the whole Marshawn Nealon thing today.
Nuts.
Yeah, absolutely terrifying.
Like, I had goosebumps about the whole situation. He went from scoring a touchdown Monday night to the tragic thing that happened today. I just wanted to bring that up just to kind of, give our condolences because that's horrible.
Yeah, it's important. As men, we need to seek help if we're not feeling ourselves. And we also need to be checking up on our friends, on our family, everyone that's in our lives, just to make sure that we're good.
I know a lot of guys or men that are too scared. Not even scared, but, like, it's the whole mantra of, like, I'm a man. I'm not going to talk about my emotions. Fucking do it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you've always got, like, whatever you could do, reach out to someone because don't be scared to talk about it because the shit's real.
Yeah, shit is very real. You all matter, guys. You are very special. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Keep that in mind. Reach out if you need help. Please do that. But, yeah, let's go get this dub, and we'll see y'all next week.
Skol.
Skol, baby.